Hola, me llamo Joël Vaillant, soy profesora de geografía en el colegio de San Lorenzo, Saint-Laurent, en la ciudad de Montréal, en la provincia de Quebec, en el país de Canadá.
Yeah.
I will mix the two languages to explain the question of languages in Canada. Primeramente, tenemos dos lenguas en Canadá, dos lenguas oficiales, que son inglés y francés.
Yeah.
Nosotros vivemos
It's okay.
en la provincia de Quebec, que la gente allá habla mayoritariamente francés, pero en la ciudad de Montreal consideramos que hablamos 50% inglés y 50% francés. Es la sola ciudad en Quebec, la provincia de Quebec, que hablan francés y inglés. En el campo de Quebec, la gente habla mayoritariamente francés.
Yeah.
The question of language in Quebec is very sensitive because in two occasions in our historian, we had the chance or the opportunity of being independent. The province of Quebec is very different from the rest of Canada, and in 1980 we had the referendum, and the no for the independence won, and the same thing in 1995. We had another opportunity to vote for the independence, and the no won again. And it's very sensitive because for part of Quebecense, it's very important to protect the language, and for the rest of Canada, that we call ROC, rest of Canada, I don't know if I can say that, but we look like people that don't want to be part of Canada. So it's a very sensitive question, as I said. And the government of Quebec, the province of Quebec, we are a confederation, so every provinces and territories has their own level of government, and in Quebec, it's we have institutions to protect the language, the French language, and we have a law, the law 101, which is supposed to protect the French in the province of Quebec. It's a law concerning the writing on the panels, and to be sure that the both languages, English and French, are considered. What can I say? So we have institutions that are in place to protect the language, and we have in Montreal, we have a newspaper in French and in English.
Yeah, both.
And sometimes in the public space, this question of language is very important, and people are not fighting but discussing very hardly about the language, especially in Montreal, because we have both languages. Our history in Quebec is very tainted with the patrons, which were Englishmen, and the workers that were French people. And this is it's very increased in our history and in the identity, I think. And in the newspaper, again, we have the worker part, which is Journal de Montréal, and very French, very independent. And we have other newspapers like La Presse, which is with Power Corporation, which is a big company linked with the rest of Canada. And the Gazette and c'est quoi les autres journaux? Yeah, Devoir. The Devoir is very independent. Anyway, we have our story is very complicated, and we have sometimes we just have to live with the fact that we were a territory which was with the France, and then in 1760 there was a conquête, and the Inglaterra came to conquest the French territory, which is and we live with this part of history, and our identity is very I'll say it's very present. I don't know if with the youngest people, I don't know if it's very present, but as a professor, I can say that when you study the history of Quebec and the rest of Canada, it's a very sensitive question. I don't know if I answer all your questions.
Okay, your answer was very interesting, and now I would like to know about promoting the language. Do you think it's important to promote the language in Canada?
French.
It can be French or English. What do you think?
English, we don't have. I don't think there. Well, I'm a French speaker person, so I have a vision of the question. But if we take the part of English, I don't think they have a problem with that, because they are very linked with the United States culturally. People in Canada, as I say, I'm not in that part, so it's my opinion, but I think they watch TV channels, American channels. They are really linked culturally with the rest of North America, United States especially. In Quebec, we have our own institutions, cultural institutions, our own channel of TV, which they are people in the rest of Canada that speak French, actually, in Manitoba, in the east part of Canada, the Acadian people. But we have our own, in Quebec, we have our own institutions that promote the language and the culture, because we are really very different from the rest of Canada. And to promote the language, many people think that we have to protect French in Canada, and many others think that just to let that go, and it's okay. But in my opinion, I think we have to protect and promote the French culture in North America, because we are the only people 8 millions of people that, 7 million of people that speak French in North America, and we have to protect this, yes, of course. And we have laws to do that, like as I said, the law 101. But in my opinion, it's not enough to promote. As you can hear, I speak English.
Yes.
Most of people with me speak English as well. We learn English at school, and many people think it's very important to learn that. I agree, but when I correct works from students, sometimes I think that the teaching of French is missing a little bit, because there are many mistakes and faults in the part of the writing, and we have a lot of work to do with that, absolutely. But I don't know if it's the same combat, or the same thing with languages of indigenous, because we have indigenous in Canada as well, and their language is disappearing as well, which is a big problem, because we have to protect the diversity of languages and culture in all parts of the world. And in Canada we have the language. It's the only one that I can think about. It's Inuktitut, which is the language of the Inuit people.
Yeah.
And if I don't think this language is protected enough for the future of this culture, and it's a shame, I think, and